Listen, Linda, I'm back. And I actually haven't been online much in my Instagram, my email a little bit, and this is real talk, and especially not on YouTube. I've actually spent the last couple months deeply integrating and moving out of the hustle over functioning hypervigilance mode ever since I fell from exhaustion and burnout outside of Dodger Stadium. This was last year, April 2024, and we are now June 2nd, 2025. I didn't even know that was happening to me after I hit my head on the concrete. And in hindsight and reflection, what I realized is that it was an intervention from God, universe, angel, spirit guides. I could not go on continuing in that trajectory of hustling, performance, doing, because that was my conditioning from childhood, maybe even way before in past lifetimes, because it was a deep identity of mine to always be doing, always be hustling. And so the last couple months and more recently, I can really feel that the part of the metamorphosis, the transformation is nearing completion, because I'm feeling a lot more open to being vulnerable, being myself, because I was, in hindsight, looking back, doing what I thought I was supposed to be doing as I'm not a content creator, it's not even an influencer, but as, I guess, a content creator, as somebody that is putting out information for the public to see, to help them, guide them, lead them, as anyway, okay, so I might be rambling a little bit, but you know what? Fuck it. I am going to, like I said, going to show up as me, and like I'm talking to my family and friends, and the girls in my life, I call them Lindas, because it's fucking funny, and why not? So my point is that I have been working on healing my nervous system unknowingly. It's funny how life takes you in these different places if you allow it, if you don't logic your way through why something happened versus listening to your soul and your intuition. I didn't crack my head, but it was pretty close. I mean, I fainted, hit my head on concrete. Thank God, like I said, it was an intervention, because there was this one isolated bicycle in the entire Dodger Stadium in which actually I landed, hit my head, and it softened, like the impact on the way down. I mean, Linda's, I didn't even get a concussion. Like, how the hell is that possible? I mean, I went straight back like this on the concrete. So ever since then, from April 2024 to June, I've surrendered, and I told myself, from this point on, I'm going to live a softer life. And it was very difficult for me in the beginning, of that stage, because resting without earning it, the old me did not know what the hell that meant. Ever since I could remember, I had to do chores, I was doing this, I was trying to please people, etc., etc. So resting, because I needed to heal my head. I even got a bald spot, but now it's growing. There's like, I have to show you guys like how, oh, there it is. So like, you see, that was how my hair, like I said, it's barely growing back there, like this much now, because I had a bald spot here where I fell. Sorry about the rambling, but my point is that I had to surrender. I didn't want to achieve my goals with burnout involved, because it was a cycle. And when I did that, it was very tough. It was very uncomfortable to allow myself to just Netflix and Postmates, that combination. And I swear to you, I kept praying and asking, like, how long am I gonna be like this for? Like, how long? I've gone through a lot of new beginnings, metamorphosis in my life. So I was at least able to recognize, okay, I know that this is another leveling up, but man, how long am I going to stay here for? You know, I wanted to again be and do like the old version of myself, but I didn't. I listened, I sat. Interestingly enough, my phone overheated, so the video stopped. And if that's not a sign of how fire this freaking Oracle era is going to be, I don't know what is. So okay, without like rambling on any more than I already have, my point is, stick with me if it feels aligned for real talk. I'm just going to film and talk to you like I normally would my tribe, my family, my friends, or even strangers that I meet. And you know, sending messages that's been downloaded or really needs to be spoken about, or your questions. I have a huge giant soft spot, as you know, obviously, duh, that's why I'm doing this, and I turn my pain into purpose. Soft spot for single moms and divorced women, because that's where I was years ago. I've officially been divorced now for 10 years, and I spent many years in trial and error and healing and figuring out just how to reinvent myself and my life with my 2 sons. And so yeah, there's going to be a lot of real talk, downloads, and inspired divine messages that blends science, spirituality, and my kind of saucy fire of delivery, because that's what I came here to do. And now, you know, this video, obviously, I mean, take a look at it, is not for the SEO, it's not for the algorithm, it's not for likes. I'm just showing up like this, and if this helps one person, well shit, then my job is done for this video anyway. But yes, I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Like I said, if this feels aligned for you, Linda. But I'm gonna be coming out with more content, and it's just gonna be like this. First of all, it takes way too much time to be editing videos and shit, and that's also another thing. Like, you know, the over performing, over functioning, who cares? Damn, just be you. And so here I am being me for all of you, and thank you for staying this long. And yeah, just know that there's gonna be updates on my YouTube. I'm going to be cleaning it all up. I'm also on Instagram at Cheryl Marquez. And yes, I will talk to you Lindas later. Okay, beauties, love you guys, bye.